Yo, it is Stocks and Bars, episode number 6. We are 6 episodes in. I'm feeling good. Today, who I have with me is the other half of the Killer Team. I got with me a man that I've seen grow up before me from the very beginning of our journey here at Wincrease. Came on the team and blew us away with fundamental analysis and just overall hunger. Wanted that hunger for more, that concept of there's more out there for me. That matched us so well. And it was out the blue. And I'm happy that this guy is on our team. I want to bring to you on my podcast, Kenny Coins. What's going on, brother, man? How you been,
What's
man?
good, man? It's been phenomenal, man. I'm glad to be on the podcast. Stocks and Bars, genius idea.
Oh, thank you.
Pretty much, man. Money is, like, to tell you the truth, to think about it, money and hip hop, they all go the same.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty much up there with the same. It's just now we're like money starting to get infused with hip hop. Stock market starting to get infused with hip hop. So everything's part of the pop culture now.
Yeah, and that's, the whole inception of what it was, because I had told Cam about this idea, and he was actually thinking about something music related, just didn't really know how to, bring it full circle. So I had told him about mine, and, this is how it all happened, because my thing is, if hip-hop would have been able to tell me the stuff that I know now, instead of what they told me in the 90s, which was cool. Don't get me wrong. We got some great music in that. But if we would have been able to infuse into our culture the things that we know as men in our, 30s, I think I have a head start. You know what I'm saying? I could have had an advantage that could have been used.
You gotta also think about it. In the 90s, 80s, you couldn't even really get into the stock market the way you can get into now.
That is correct.
There was promoting that you have to have 20 grand to open an account.
Yeah.
In the 80s and 90s, and there was very few companies that was allowing you to open small brokerage account. But even then, you still had to have 2-3 grand.
Right.
And the stocks weren't moving like they're moving now.
No, they're not. It
wasn't moving back then. Now they moving like you literally can see a return. If you patient enough, you can see a 500-600% return. Easy, quickly. Yo, it's a different story now. Like in a year, 2 years, like you probably see in 2 years back in the day, you probably see what, 24%, 30%, and we call that great.
Yeah.
Now in 1 or 2 years, you could see 500-600%. It's really not that hard now.
No, it's not. And let's jump into that one too, man. So this one's going to be titled, "It's Okay to Have a Job." Now,
facts.
Last week we had talked about the purpose of a job. This time we're going to actually hop in and say, it's okay to have a job. There are a lot of times that we get bombarded with material saying, don't work, do this, be your own boss, hustle this. Look, everybody cannot do that, all right? That is for a specific person, and you may not be that specific person. It's okay to have a trade. It's okay for you to be who you are, go to work, help out whatever cause that you're involved in, and come home. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, what I do have a problem with is if you work and you depend on that job being your end all be all, and at the end of the day, you got nothing, we got problems.
Oh, huge. No, dude, that's huge problems.
We got beef right there. Because you have to have something working for you that isn't your job.
At the same time you working.
Yeah, because no matter what you define as wealthy, whether it's millionaire, billionaire, even some people consider wealthy like 50, 60,000, that's still good money. You just have to have different streams of income. You cannot rely on just a job to be there forever. Because as we seen last year, your forever could end in 2020.
For real. No, but the I think you brought up some good points. I think a lot of people, we believe in this notion that, oh, our goal here is, we all got to be entrepreneurs. Man, I don't like people say, oh, you and Cam, oh, you entrepreneur, you doing this, you doing that. Bro, I don't even see myself as entrepreneur. I just want to make money so I don't have to work. That's it. It could be 100. If I could find a way to make 100K without moving, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm not
man.
looking. People is like, and that's the mistake we make, is like, people think they got to make $1 million, $2 million
Right.
to. You really don't. And
No.
me, you, Cam, we all know that you don't. Like,
No.
that's why I try to tell you. But you can actually use your job, and if you do it smart, 5, 10 years you'll be done.
Right. You're supposed
You
to
start
use
at
it as a
25.
catapult.
Yeah, you can start at 25 and be done by the time you're 35, 37, 40.
Yeah.
If you just to be even more safe. Like, not everybody's an entrepreneur. Yo, extra right, 100%. Not everybody is that, bro. Sometimes people are a 9 to 5, and after that they got their little. If you add your little hobbies, where you say your little hobby makes you an extra 20, 30K a year, yo, that could make a hell of a difference.
Yeah, man. So that's one of my questions to you, man. Like, when I first started out, what my journey was, and when I made the decision to get into the market, I made a path. I wrote down what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
What was one of your first strategies? Or matter of fact, let me back this up. What was the spark that said to you, yo, I want to get involved in the stock market?
Yo, it was actually, you know what? I had bought this penny stock. And I think I told y'all, because remember we had that whole conversation. It was like, man, we had this conversation like 5 or 6 years ago. And we all were talking about like penny stocks that we bought. And then, all of us, how penny stocks get you is that you buy one and it goes up some crazy amount. And then now you think you cold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You think you nice. Like,
yeah, you pop your collar with that.
Yeah. $100 is 1,000 now. Yeah. Then after that, you find out the real truth. Things don't move that way. You know what I mean? You just happen to hear from the grapevine, and that one piece of information happened to be accurate. That's really what it is. And
Right.
that's how I got in. And then what truly makes you a good trader, what truly makes you a good investor, to like really get into it, is like meeting people like Cam, Extro, then you meet other people that they're solid people that say like, yo, get away from the penny stocks, start doing real stock trading, and you realize, oh wait, I can do this long term. If I do fundamental, I do my technical, you buy a stock at $4 and go up to 20, 30, slowly add to the position. And that kind of stuff I like, because that's who I am. I'm a long-term trader.
Right.
So realistically, I made my first real gains was from Sprint. I bought at $1.19, and then when that whole title and Sprint thing was going on, it went from $1.19 to like 12, and that's how I really, really got in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here now. And I was like, yeah, 6, 7 months of waiting, I'm here now. And then after that, rest was history, man. And we just kind of been making it. And then, you've been helping me with the technical. I got nice with that. We a lot of fundamentals starting now. We got this big ass group chat. Everybody's asking questions. Everybody want to know what's the next big thing.
Steel sharpens steel, man. That's the one thing I also want to preach on this podcast too. I got to give props to my circle, because my circle has grown along with me. I got cats now that didn't pay attention to investing before, and I dropped seeds along the way for years. It took years, right?
Hey,
and now they're like, yo, this, what's this? And I'm involved in this. I bought this. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up, and I'm glad that I helped my people within my circle see some type of light from doing this. Now, I want to also kind of hit upon like the Game Stops and all that.
Oh yeah,
I love that GameStop happened. You know what I'm saying?
yo,
I mean, not Robin Hood, but AMC, all that. I love that it happened, but you know what?
yeah,
Also, I hate. I hate that it happened. I really do, because I think one of the worst things that can happen to a first-time trader is actually getting a successful trade your
yep.
first time. And with like a GameStop being so ridiculous that people will think that that's how it goes. And it doesn't go this way. This is a once in a lifetime event that you have seen.
And this is how you get a 9 to 5 to believe he can be in a full-time investor. That's serious. This is how you get a first-time trader. He throws $1,000 at GameStop. GameStop goes to 600. He makes 15 grand. Then after that, oh, I'm gonna be a full-time trader.
He chases that high.
He chases that high.
Yep.
Then after that, he has no more money. He quit his job. Dude, you don't understand. If you've been in this game long enough, you know how many full-time people who used to work 9 to 5 that became full-time trader that went back to 9 to 5. You don't understand how many times we've seen that.
It happens all the
It
time, man.
and this is kind of what Extra's trying to get at is like, yo, it's the worst thing that could happen to you to get your first 2 3 times to get a successful trade like that. It's the worst
Yeah, because you chase
because you
a
don't know.
ghost. It's it's
It's a ghost,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, it's something that's out there, and it happens. Because you'll get a bag like that. It can happen. Let's just put it like that. But you need consistency. Sustainability is the key to being
Okay.
a successful investor. You got to be able to get those base hits and get your team on base and come home. Like, you got to set it up that way, because if you think you just going to come out here and hit dingers all day, man, the market here to take your money, baby.
It'll
it's
take your money. No, it'll take your money like Debo.
Yeah, it's ready to take that out. I was
It'll
like,
take
oh, it's,
Yeah,
it's,
trust
it's,
me, it'll take your money, bro.
it's just like on paid in full. You got like 10 bricks right there. Oh, that's right here. All right. Pop, pop.
They'll take it. Yo, people and that's the crazy part is that then like you'll notice like the new traders is like say like and it's crazy because we'll say it all the time. It's like, yo, try to find your trading strategy, try to find your trading
Yeah.
style. And then you'll know a new trader because when you tell them, look, I'm gonna hold it. Because they ask you for your opinion, I'm gonna hold it. And then it starts going down and they start getting pissed. I should have sold it. Da, da, da. Yo, I just told you I'm gonna hold it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm a
You
holder.
know what I mean?
I'm a
It,
holder.
it's 35% up. You can't go wrong with taking profit. Cam Jones right there. You can't go wrong with taking
No, you
profit.
can't. You can't at
But
all.
yeah,
So
but yeah,
I was about to say, my biggest thing that I tell everybody that comes to me when they first start, I had somebody, that I went to high school with contact me,
yeah,
and she was asking me questions, and I told her, if you want to buy anything first, I told her, buy SPY. I said it's
facts.
very simple. It's the easiest thing that you can buy. It's highly liquid. All you got to do is just buy a little bit of it at a time when you want, and I promise you, over 10 years, it will continue to grow, because it will grow at a rate, 10, 12%. And you don't even do anything, yo. It's
You
just,
know,
just
if you've been following Wincrease and Marathon Money from the beginning, I'm gonna tell you right now, the SPY when Extra put me on there, so I started doing like a $50, $75 a month into that.
okay.
Yo, that was back when like the SPY was like the actual ETF was like $110.
Yeah.
It's like now almost 400. I'm telling you, it's the The Nasdaq and SPY is literally the future of the world.
Yeah,
Like
that's ticker SPY. If anybody's not
start there,
involved, just start there.
there.
If that's something you want to do, get in the market and you have no idea, even though uh, so many resources to tell you what you can start with. But if you really want something that's going to be stable and you know it's there, it's not a company, but it's just a conglomerate of things, SPY or QQQ. That's
Yep.
easy as this could be.
Yep.
So it's okay to have a job. It's okay.
It's so, bro. I try to tell people, man, dude, go get a job. Get yourself a job. Start once you get in a routine. You make a say you make two grand every 2 weeks. Let's just say that, or you make 3,500 every month, right? All your bills come out to like you don't live in New York. You live in like Florida, Ohio, other state, and you all your bills come out to 1,500. You got 2 grand left. Man, if I was you, if I was in your position, $750 will automatically be going to investments before I do anything else.
You got to put something away. You do.
You gotta put in investments, man. And I'm not talking about savings accounts, investments. SPY. Start there. 6 months just putting money in SPY, then move to something else.
It
You know
took
what I mean?
me about a year for me to stack up to where I wanted to be. And this is a story that I probably shared on here before, but this is my story, and I'm trying to tell people, don't let somebody else's story be your story. Make your story. Like, you have to own what your process is. Some people may be able to get there a little faster. Good. I'm happy for you. Mine was a year. So I had to stack away
And that's fast, bro.
$25 a week. That's what I
That's
did.
fast. That's fast. You know, people, you understand, like it takes some people 2, 3, 4 years.
Yeah,
And
and
that's the average.
there's
It
nothing
takes
wrong with that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It takes a while, man. It takes a company 5 years before they really start seeing money.
There's companies out there that still ain't making
Not
money.
making money. It's so like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you right now, Extra a little bit more aggressive because his took a year, but to be honest, it could take you 2, 3 years before you really start seeing something. Like before you know what I mean? You start before you really start seeing the snowball.
Oh.
Forget
The snowball?
forget the
No, the
yeah,
snowball
like
didn't
the
happen for me a year. Nah, brother.
no,
That's
I'm
facts.
just
Yeah.
saying, man. But like you don't even see the snowball in that year. Like, and then after that, 2, 3 years, you actually start seeing a small little snowball get built up. That speck is actually a little ball now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like you're not gonna see nothing for like a while, but that's how the game works. It's you gotta believe that what you putting in is working out for you. It really the truth.
This
And
is this is true.
you gotta believe it. You gotta believe what you're putting in is working out for you, because you know we're living in a day and age where people are trying to say, "Oh, if you work in a 9 to 5, you a bum." And then I'm a bum.
Right. Right. Yeah. Let me be my bum then,
Let
because
me be my bum, bro. Like, yo, I'm doing perfectly fine because like I have no stress. There's people out here that should have kept their job and then did their side hustle at the same time, and they would
yeah,
have been perfectly fine.
I don't like stress, man.
Yo, there's good stress because good stress produce progress,
Yeah.
but there's unnecessary stress.
Right.
Causing yourself unnecessary stress, that's how you lead a heart attack, strokes,
All that. All those
all that.
complications.
It's all from unnecessary stress, and that's the biggest thing that makes bad trades. Because what you start doing
Emotion.
is you start, oh, I'm losing money, sell. Oh man, it's going back up, buy. Then after that, instead of you buying low and selling high, you buying high, selling low. That's how you doing it. Cause you so emotional that to the point where it's like you in the moment that you can't even step away, and then now you so worried that okay, I gotta pay my bills. Yo,
Yeah. So
keep your nine
what
to five.
what can you tell anybody how to manage that emotion? Because I want to get this straight to anybody. Anybody who's an investor or trades, you will have emotions. You're not getting rid of them.
100%.
How
You know.
do you what strategies do you have to manage them?
So here's the thing. This is how I manage my emotions. To tell you the truth, I said it before I bought the trade. That's really what it is. You got to
Right.
do it before you bought the trade. Because if once you, it's like anything else. You go in there without a game plan, you're gonna get worked. You're gonna get worked.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna get
catch
worked.
these stock market hands out here, boy.
100%. You know how many people we seen get worked?
Oh yeah. You got hit
Oh, I'm
like
just
that
gonna buy the
punching
stock.
bag.
All right. We don't tell you nothing either. Yo, guys, I lost 45% today. Did you have a plan? No.
No.
I don't know what else to tell you, my man. No, but this to tell you the truth, man, it we say it all the time. Use your stop losses. If you say that you're gonna get out at 30%, get out at 30%. You know what I mean?
Just
Or
keep it
cut the
moving.
position in half.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you say if cut the once it's 30%, take the money you put in. That's how you cut out emotions. Then let the rest ride. If it fails, it fails. You
Yeah.
still got your,
You
you know
you
what I mean?
can't be
Know where
scared of failure. You
you can't
can't.
be scared of failure.
Mm-mm.
That's how you get to success.
Yeah.
No, bro, no, you got to know from the start. Okay, what's your entry point? What's your exit? You know what I mean?
You
If you
have
if
to.
you if you a value investor, okay, like say the stock goes up, do something crazy. Because people get on me about this all the time. Oh, Kenny, the stock you bought it like 3 months ago. The stock's up like 200%. You gonna sell? No, no, not gonna sell.
Man,
Not.
this
But
is
my
I was about
you
to
get what I'm
say.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Go ahead.
my point is that even when it goes up 200%, I'm not gonna be quick to like push the button because my plan was look, yeah, I bought it at $5, $10. It's at 30, but I see it going to 75. That's my plan. So
Yeah.
if it goes from 30 back to 20 or 15, I'm okay. 10, I'm okay. It don't matter to me
Right.
because the long term, the moat is still the same. The company value is still the same to me. So it
Right.
hasn't changed. So that's the reason why I can control my emotions because I already have a plan. And I stopped buying the stocks at a certain price. We talk about this. We stop buying the stock at a certain price.
Yeah.
You know, we start at 10. Once it get to 1750, all right, no more buying.
That's it. Shut
You know what I
door.
mean? That's and you gotta actually. And here's the thing: you gotta actually do it. You can't just say
Gotta
that you're
execute.
gonna do it. You gotta execute. Even if you told yourself you're gonna get out at 30%, you get out at 30%. Don't be like, oh, it goes. You see it go up to an extra 20% after you get out, then try to get back in. That's how you start losing.
Yeah, man. I had my first big L and my first big gain with the same stock.
That
Like,
should tell you everything you need to know.
yeah. So that's how you manage your emotions, and that's some good tips because that's the same way I do. A lot of people miss the biggest step is know your exit. This has to be hammered home. Know your exit. You got to know before you even get into that trade what you want to take out of that trade, and don't get mad if that trade goes up after you're out. Because if it does, great. Somebody else is going to make some money on the other side. Don't be jealous of that.
No, it's true, man. It's the things happen. You know what I mean? You're gonna get out. You might get 30%, might get 20%, and it kept going up. You know what I mean? You didn't do anything wrong, bro. That's your trading
Right.
strategy. I said this before. There's been plenty of people that became millionaires off of 20, 30% profit.
That's it.
Trust me. It's taking 20, 30% every trade. 20, 30%. 20, 30%. Because that shit, that's how you trade trading. You do that enough times. Because you have to remember, like, you may start $100. It goes up 30%. Okay, 130. Then you take 110. It goes up another 30%. And it keeps going up. Eventually, you find yourself doing 40 grand
Mm-hmm.
because that's 5% of your portfolio. Now it goes up 30%.
Scalable.
Now you're looking at
It's scalable.
it's starting to be
Yeah.
scalable. Then once you got across that 100K mark and you start making 30, 40 grand a trade, you know what I mean? That's how I do it. But it takes time, man. It's patience. It's one step at a time. People try to go from 1 to 10 and then they don't understand why they get hurt.
You can't jump that high.
You can't. You can't. Because all you're gonna do is because when you get to that level, you're not gonna know what to do.
No, man. You gotta learn how to manage a dollar before you manage two.
Yeah. That's how it works, man. You gotta learn.
Yeah.
And that's how the game goes, man. The impatient is really what the people that are impatient is the ones that really get worked, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, man. They
You know
catch
what I
it.
mean? I don't know how many times I've been in trade because I've been so impatient that, man, I can't wait for this. And then I take it out, and then literally 30 minutes later, that's when the thing explodes. I was right, but I was impatient.
Yeah, you was right, but you didn't let time do all the heavy lifting for you. You
Yeah.
We're gonna end it on this. All right. It's okay to have a job. All right. If anybody clowns you for having a job, just walk away from that conversation because
It's not even worth it.
they clearly don't understand. Some people have different things going on in their lives that they have to take care of. It's okay. Support yourself with that job. But what is not okay is for you to have that job and depend on that job for the rest of your life. That mindset is gone. This is not the 50s and 60s anymore where jobs is giving pensions out and you reach the end of your tunnel and they fulfill on that promise. There's times now
100%.
where jobs look at you as a straight up number. You get to the end of that
Straight
tunnel
up.
and they looking at you like, oh, hold up, you gonna cost me what?
Oh, no, you gotta go.
We're gonna buy you out. That's what we about to do right now. Or
Yeah, oh yeah.
they find some other reason to let you go. Next thing you know, you got caught holding the bag. Don't be that person.
Yep.
Don't be that person. Set yourself up. I'm gonna actually leave it on this. My dad is actually my inspiration because he worked and he was one of the guys that had the retire mindset. I'm not clowning that mindset either, but while this man worked, he put things together in place so he can own real estate and everything. He's got properties and all that stuff pays him just like he used to work. And to me, that is my hero for being able to show that to me in real life.
Yo, for real. Don't be going to this job and then get off work and not go work on yourself, bro.
Don't do that. You gotta have that.
Please.
There's people behind you depending on that, watching. If you got kids out there,
man.
They need to see that.
Bro, you get off of work, make sure you at least put 2, 3, 4, 5 hours for yourself. Like, do something. Because I promise you, say you put a goal for 7, 8, 10 years and you take a step every day, I promise you'll find yourself bro.
It adds up.
Just the stuff we're doing, it adds up. Trust me, it adds up. It does. $1 a day. You'll be surprised. You will end up with a lot of money.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised, man. You'll be surprised once you put, like Extra say, you put $25 away. You'll be surprised how much you have at the end of the year, and you'll be like, damn, I didn't even think I was gonna have this much. Oh, you just gotta. The thing about life, you just gotta take the steps, and you gotta believe the steps that you're taking is working out.
That's right, brother. That's right. And we're gonna put this one on the end right here. We're gonna get into these bars in a second. But last positive message is you are what you think. Whether you can or you can't, you are right. And that is Stocks and Bars episode 6. Let's hop into these bars. Yo! R.I.P. DMX. Stocks and bars with financial raps. My podcast provides you financial maps. Help you identify what's disguised as a trap. Start investing. Hopefully all my rhymes make you act. With that energy, over time you'll attract more people just like you wanna grind in the trap. Together we can do it when our minds make a pact. Let that money work, sit back, recline and relax. Make that bread climb to the max. These are just financial facts. Made it out the hood, this the way that I'm giving back. By giving you everything that I never had. That same energy we put behind flipping packs. Put that money in the market, watch the rise of our racks. Took everything that I know and combined it with rap. Now I'm the illest podcast you'll find on the net. Get at me, dog, like I'm DMX. It's X.
Stocks and bars.